Welcome to Maximising Efficiency with Dext. And once again, I'm joined by Paul Ludder, and we're carrying on our exploration of using our new Dextension feature with QuickBooks. So in the past, we've done a big 5-part series with how to enhance your Xero experience. And this is our second in our QuickBooks series. So in the first video, which you can scroll down on our Dex platform and have a little look, is all about how to go about getting the Dextension, how to add it to your Chrome browser, and how to add it to your Edge browser as well, if you would like to do that. So with that, I'm going to hand over straight to Paul, and we're going to deep dive into the experience and how Dextension really does enhance your workflows and experience whilst using QuickBooks.
Perfect. Thank you, Max. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. So as discussed in the last video, once you've downloaded Dextension, you've got the little icon here that I've pinned to my browser. The great thing about Dextension is you can turn on or off any feature that you would like access to, and every user can customize it themselves to meet their own personal needs. I'm going to look at the top two in this session, so previously coded transactions and a deep link. I'm going to turn those both on now, and the first one we're going to look at is we are going to look at the previously coded transactions. So when it's turned on, what you can see here is a new area will suddenly appear, and you can see previously coded transactions. This could be a long list of transactions, but this can be particularly helpful if you've got a change of team member who is undertaking the bookkeeping work on behalf of a client, or just a change of individual doing that bookkeeping work at a client's premises, and they're just not 100% sure how transactions have been previously coded. By using Dextension, we will provide you a long list of all of those transactions, so you can very quickly, easily see how something has been reflected in the past. You can also link directly to QBO here and see that transaction as well within QBO, just to double check anything you may need to. And that just enhances that whole process. In terms of the deep link, that being one of them, once an item has been published, we now also have a link directly within Dex. So something that's been published and now reflected in an archive, you can click here and that will take you directly into QBO, and you can just see the activity in QBO and decide whether any further amends or adjustments need to be made. With that, I'm going to hand over to Max, who's going to cover one of the insights within QBO itself.
Perfect. So as an accountant in my previous life, I often was running around like a headless chicken and would put a lot of trust into my team that they had done all of the bookkeeping, that when I came onto a client call, I was advising on somewhat real-time information. And that isn't always the case. Sometimes the bookkeeping hasn't been done. So we've put a little bit of a insurance policy within your QuickBooks for you. And if, as Paul's shown you there, when we click into the attachment, what we're going to do is we're going to turn on two features here: display warnings on bills to pay and display warnings on invoices owed to you. So without me needing to be in Dex Prepare to know that there's hundreds of invoices still there that haven't been processed by the team, when I'm doing my meeting and we're having a call directly there, I can say, right, okay, it shows you've done £7 worth of expenses. However, just to let you know, there are 4 items still in Prepare with a total amount of 8,929, which is obviously material in this situation that you need to know about before giving advice on these figures. If you want to go one step further, you can click onto these attachments and take you directly into your relevant inbox, whether that's relating to expenses. It would take you to your cost inbox, and if you click the warning on your the sales figure there, it would take you into the sales inbox there, just to make sure that you're not advising on some figures that aren't really up to date, helping you provide obviously really super up to date information using Dex Prepare, but also accurate information as well there. So hopefully that's of some use. I know it would have been to me in practice, and if, for example, you don't like these features, for example, you love the feature on expenses, however, you're not too keen on the one on sales, it's up to you and your personal preference whether you want to turn on or off these features. So Dextension isn't an all or nothing feature. Choose what you like, choose what you don't like, customize it directly for you as the accountant. So that's it for Dextension and QuickBooks for now, but there's far more insights and far more improvements that we've made to your QuickBooks experience. So please do stay tuned, and we'll be back in the next couple of days.
Cheers. Thank you.